guys, welcome to today's video. We are going to try on a bunch of new products because everything's exciting right now, you guys. It's January, new year, new all of us, new products. So I am gonna first start with Tarte Shape Tape Primer that is like pressed and kind of looks like my beloved pore filling primer from them. I got really excited when I saw this. It comes in 2 shades, which is interesting. So this is what it looks like. Kind of has Tatcha vibes, if you know what I mean. I am just going to attempt to fill in my pores with this. You know, I feel like the other primer that they have, I put it on and I press it in, and I swear to you, I feel like my pores completely disappear. It never makes me break out. That's why I have such a hard time trying anything else, and this is from the same brand, so that's weird. This has much more of a hydration texture to it, like it just feels moisturizing and a little bit slick. It's not necessarily greasy, but I don't know. I'm gonna go in with my Beauty Blender foundation just to use my normal foundation. I don't like going like the full new because then it's really hard to decide what's doing what and what you like and what you don't. And this foundation is still just like one of my favorites. It just sinks in the skin the right way and just looks really, really pretty. Long lasting, does not make me break out. I can't say enough. I really do love it so much. Oh my God, why did I just wipe foundation in my hair? Holy bajoli. And it's raining so bad outside. Oh my God. Do you ever feel like with the rain, you're like, why am I even getting ready at all? It's just gonna melt off me when I go outside. My hair's gonna get good and ruined. And I don't know, the weather being like this right now kind of just makes me feel like being a little more low maintenance. While I'm filming this, I have not yet posted my announcement video. So it's weird. It's like I want to talk to you guys about it, but I don't even really know how you have all responded. I'm hoping good. I'm hoping good. I'm just really grateful for you guys. Like I love what I do. And I don't take it for granted for one moment, but I also just had to make it my mission this year to put my health and myself first and understand that that's okay. And it doesn't mean that I'm bad at my job or that I'm lazy, because I struggle with that. You know, I want to do everything just right. I'm a total people pleaser and I want you guys to love my channel and enjoy my videos. So we're gonna keep improving things. But I just want to say I love you guys and I appreciate your support. Even those of you on Twitter that have just been like so kind and so loving and so wonderful, not even knowing anything that's going on. I really appreciate that. Wow, I need to like self-tan or something. Holy smokes, I am ghostly. I am boobra vibes right now. Wow. All right, I will tell you guys right now, I do not like that primer, which is so crazy because I love Tarte primer, the thick one. This one is almost making my Beauty Blender foundation like slide off in certain areas, and it's not giving me enough of a pore fill. So that really sucks. I have a big meeting to go to today, and I don't know why. It always happens that I end up doing like new makeup wear tests and like all of that on days when I'm not just here, but I'm actually like out and about in the world seeing people. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna try is this new Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer. This is said to be a concealer that does not need to be set. I don't believe that for a second. Do you guys believe that? I think that's an exaggeration. I don't know, what do you think? It looks really light in the tube, but when you swatch it, it's not as crazy as you would think. And I'm gonna kind of go in a little bit light-handed first, because I just don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go. Ooh, oh. It's actually kind of like turning into a little bit of a powdery finish. So it's a pretty full coverage concealer. It is not creasing as of yet. I'm gonna try to not set it and just kind of go with it and we'll see. under the eyes. Okay, I do also have Shape Tape Powder Foundation. I'm just gonna dust this on the rest of my face. Now you don't have to apply a powder foundation as a foundation. You can use it to set any of your foundations that you already have, or, you know, create a little more coverage on top of a tinted moisturizer. I've always really loved that there's a lot of pigment in powder foundations, obviously, and that it really can help hold and lock everything in if you're gonna be wearing your makeup all day long and you want it to stay looking really fresh. Also, it's a great way to touch up. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a fluffy brush. This is the shade 33N, and I'm just going to kind of dance this around the face and just see what happens. I am using products from both Ulta and Sephora. I've just kind of been collecting them, you know, out and about shopping, but also through PR. Wow, this is nice. It actually is like immediately making my pores like disappear. Yes. Oh, I love that. Ooh, do you know what I forgot to do? What my other like New Year's goal was to tell you guys to please subscribe to my channel and ring the bell in the beginning of the video. I always forget until the end, and then everyone's already been like, bye, see you later. And I really wanna encourage you guys to ring the bell so that you are notified when I upload, you know, especially due to the changes that I'm making, so with my upload schedule. So make sure you ring that bell, and then you'll know when it is Tati time. Now let's put on a little bit of bronzer, and you guys, this is a new one that I actually love so much. It's the matte bronzer. I use the shade Light. They have 2 shades and it layers so gorgeously. It kind of is light at first and you're like, is it even there? But it looks so natural. I love this. I feel like the second that you put it on, you just immediately go from maybe a little flat and canceled out with your concealer and everything, and then you put this on and it's just like life, and it looks so pretty. The other one that I'm super excited to try today is from Mally. I could not find this anywhere online. I was like looking for the price and making sure that I could tell you where to purchase it, but this is not sold online anymore to my knowledge, but I did just find this in Ulta and it was like 40% off. This is the Mally Glowing Goddess Luminizer. I have not tried this on the face, but you guys, this like sheen in here is so gorgeous, and I'm sad that it's not online, but if this goes the way I think it will, yeah, oh my God. That's just like angelic, like sexy skin. Like this is what I'm all about right now, where it doesn't just look like this stripe of like blinding makeup-y highlight. It's just like angelic, right? Is that not so pretty? I knew this would be like the best. Oh my gosh, if I can find another one, I'm getting a backup. I already know this is so my speed. Wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I almost put it on my shirt. Don't need to highlight my shirt. That's just taking it a little too far. But let's just do a little here. Why not? Oh my gosh, it just makes the skin look really juicy. Yes, I love that. Buxom has a primer-infused blush. You heard me correctly. It's called Wanderlust. I have the shade Seychelles and Goa. They have a bunch of really beautiful shades. It says it's infused with a primer. I don't really know what that means. It's signaling to me that it's gonna wear a little bit better and a little bit longer, so we shall see. I'm gonna go in first with Seychelles just because it looks a little more neutral, which is what I am after at the moment. That is like way more pigmented than I gave it credit for. This shade's a little bit darker than I expected, but that's okay. This is really pretty. I'll see how it wears and we'll figure it out from there. But you know, really pretty color selection, and it went on fast and it's pretty pigmented, so can't complain about that. All right, let's get to brows. Urban Decay sent me these little packages with their new brow products, super cute. They have a double down brow putty. They also have a new waterproof ink stain. That's interesting and kind of scary. They also have this Brow Endowed brow volumizer. Yes, volumize my brows. I need as much help as I can get. I like them looking big and full and fluffy, but not like ink markered on, you know? So what's this? Okay, an itty bitty little like kind of brow set situation. Okay, there's clear on one side. I'm thinking like a fiber, and then the brow thing on the other. Let's take a look at this pencil. That kind of oof, I don't know for today. Ugh. Well, actually, they have a pencil on one side. Let's just dive in, you guys. Let's just do it. I've been so stuck in a rut with the products I use on my brows that I really haven't explored other brands in a while. I kind of just stick with Anastasia. And then that Sephora brand pencil I really, really love too. So this would be cool if it's something new that's really nice. It's going on pretty nice. That is way more natural than I have been doing recently. So we'll have to see how this goes. I think I should go into the ink side, right? Maybe. Let's just see what happens. I think I like it. I'm gonna have to judge in different lighting, but you guys, whatever this ink pen is, it gives you just enough. Do you know what I want to do that is so like 90s lip, 90s throwback? I used to do this all the time. I would take like an inky brow pencil or brown liquid liner and I would line my lips. I'm just gonna go for it. Why not? Why not? Didn't read a warning. Like maybe there's somewhere on the box that's like, you will die if you use this on your mouth. Let's hope not. Okay. Beautiful. So I'm gonna go ahead with this new Natasha Denona liquid lip in the shade 9 Giselle. This is supposed to be a very hydrating, long-wearing, beautiful liquid lip. And you guys know my love affair with Natasha Denona. Everything is pretty strong. So, ooh, dang. Look at that color, that pigment. Okay, so basically it covered up all of the liquid lining that I just did. But at least it gives you kind of like a barrier, you know, to work with. Wow. All right, like first shade out, like, oh my gosh. I got sent, I think the entire collection. I'll insert a nice swatch for you guys because I definitely want to play around with these shades. I love Natasha Denona. I get very excited whenever I receive anything from her. I just like her artistry too. I think she does makeup very differently and she has such a unique approach to how she applies, and I'm just like so mesmerized by her work. I think I do want to try a little bit of the putty on top of the brows, so we're going to kind of go back to the brows for a quick moment. That's powder. How is that a pomade? I don't understand. Okay. My brows are the one thing that like I can fuss with them and take like a small eternity doing them. Like once my brows are on, I feel like everything is easy breezy from here. Like we got this, you know, the brows are good, because the brows just take me the most time. Now what I want to do is put on a little something on the eyes, not a lot of something, just a little something. I'm going to start out with just a dab of MAC Painterly Paint Pot just to kind of cancel out my veins and prep everything up. I really wanted to play around with this guy right here from Marc Jacobs. What do? I'm going to go in with this kind of smokier, darker brown, but we're not going to like go crazy in the crease or anything. I'm just going to start on that outer edge. And just kind of blend it and buff it in. And then take my finger and kind of do a little smudge. I kind of am into just doing one shade too, which really defeats the need for a big palette. It's less overwhelming, and I think that sometimes we get stuck looking at YouTube tutorials or Instagram, and it's just too much. It feels really overwhelming, and it feels so detached from like an everyday do your makeup, live your life, because I don't know, should we be spending hours every single day doing our makeup? I don't think so. I guess what I'm saying is time and place is super important to remember with everything, you know? You are the most important ingredient in your look. Not the makeup, not the clothes, not the hair, your attitude, your approach to things, and everything else is just icing on the cake and something to have fun with. So don't ever let it stress you out. because I know I can let it stress me out. Like I can spend 10 minutes on Instagram and feel like crap about myself. But right now I'm really trying to do the work to remember that's not reality. And maybe it would do some good for myself and for others to show more of my reality, still be glamorous, still be glamorous and still have fun with it. But remember that it's secondary. Okay, so I want to go a little more glitter in the warm direction. So I'm going to go into this guy right here. This is the Metallist Touch and Soul and Cream Pesh. This is what I wore in my Fenty video and I just loved it. Kind of flies all over the face, but I don't really care. It's just really, really pretty. And when you're being kind of messy and quick like this, it just doesn't matter. Wow, I just realized that I didn't set my under eyes and that concealer actually did such a nice job. That is really, really kind of weird because normally anything that I forget to set, like I look in the mirror and it's just like I see like a couple of lines from like talking and smiling and all of that. But this set itself, like it said it would, so that's pretty cool. All right, let's load up the lashes with some mascara. I'm gonna use not a luxury product. I've been using a lot of new stuff from Sephora and Ulta, but we're just gonna go straight to the drugstore aisle and pile on some Kokie mascara and really amp up the lashes. This does take a minute. I like to just coat, especially if I'm not gonna be reaching for falsies. But when you find a mascara that'll build like this, it can look really, really nice. I didn't contour my nose. Who am I? I think I'll just use the bronzer. Ooh, I just can't stop. I'm gonna put a little bit of this brow product to set everything. I like doing this sometimes, especially if I've been using shimmer, glitter, whatever, just to make sure that no powders like took over the work that I did on my brows. So just combing that through. It also helps them to just stay in place. This is like such a fresh look. You guys, I am so into this. I love it. I really have been very curious to try this out. This is the Redo Set and Refresh Spray. So this is a setting spray from Beauty Blender. We all know I'm a big fan. And this is said to not only set, but if you need to kind of bring your makeup back to life throughout the day, you can mist your face with this and it's gonna work some magic. Let's see what the fuss is about, give a good spritz, and I will be on my way. Ooh, that mist though. Oh, yes. My God, that is a good mist. Do you see that? It's like a cloud. That is nice. Glycerin, dimethicone, bark extract, hyaluronic acid, yes, radish root. Oh my gosh, I'm in this all the way. Okay, so this is where we are at, you guys. I am going to do a check-in at the end of the day, just to let you guys know how that concealer wore, how everything held up, even though this is a more simple look. I think I wanna sit back down again and just give you the full lowdown of it all. So, to be continued, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hello friends, we meet again many hours later, and in a oversized hoodie, and I am surprised I even have any makeup left on my face because it is about midnight. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just watched like the finale, like not even the show finale, but like the after the season. I always want to call it like the after the final rose, but the 90 Day Fiancé version. Oh my gosh, I just watched that and it was like the juiciest thing ever. And I was like, yeah. I'll sit down and do the check-in later. And then I'm like sitting there in bed and literally like laughing and wiping my face because I can't not touch my skin. I don't know why that's a thing. Almost all the makeup has just disappeared. So let me let you guys know that I will never use this primer again. I think that they hit such a home run with the original thicker version of this for pore filling and blurring that this is just a ginormo no for me. And then the Buxom blushes, I love how they applied. I love the pigmentation and how seamless they looked, but I will say this, they're not as long wearing as I expected for something that says it is a primer-infused product. Primer-infused makes you feel like it's going to be super long wear. This was not the case. It did apply beautifully, so maybe it's just me and my skin. I do have the kind of face for some reason, and I always used to say this to makeup artists. I would be like, hey, my skin eats makeup, like it just disappears. And this is when I was, you know, acting back in the day. I would have to let them know on set, watch me, because I'm telling you it will all disappear. And I would constantly have to be touched up. So that might be a me issue, but I'm just saying this did disappear pretty quickly. The concealer, oh my gosh, I hate saying this, but there's just so many new launches and I'm more excited about other things. I really love the Rihanna one. I will try this again on a no makeup day when I'm really not using much powders on the face at all. And I'll let you guys know what I think then. The Natasha Denona Lippies, I really like. It wore off very, very evenly. It didn't like get all crunchy and weird. So the wear was very even. I just put on another shade right now and I kind of look like mannequin lips. I don't know that I love it. So I put on Melted and I was like, ooh, not my color. Why did I do that? And then I kind of patted on the shade Raw, just kind of in the center. I kind of love it. Do you guys love it? I don't know. I like Giselle much better. Really need to play around with more than just 2 colors in here, but how adorable. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love leopard print anything. I know it's so tacky, but I can't help myself. I literally just packed a suitcase filled with everything, like leopard shoes, leopard blouse, snake blouse. I don't know what my deal is. I'm going through like an animal print moment. And so this, I'm just like, like I like it, you know? The redo is amazing. Oh my God. Oh, there's this mist. Oh, it's just like, so good. And this bronzer right here, new favorite, love it. This is my second one that I've purchased. I'll probably purchase another. It's so good. The Tarte powder, I do really like this. It did kind of shift in color a little bit. I don't know again if that was that it was a rainy day here in LA and I was the person that went outside without an umbrella, or if it was me touching my face. I want to give it a second chance, but I do have to say this, when I put it on, it made my pores very blurred. It did not look cakey. It did not look over powdery, and I love what it did to my foundation. So I do really love this. The brow stuff from Urban Decay, oh yes, please. I don't know what the deal is, but I love it. I definitely want to try a darker shade and like spend a little more time and not be so stressed out about like filming and putting my brows on camera, but like this is great. I really, really love. And that is where we land, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, trying all these new things from Ulta and Sephora. If you liked this video, like it. Make sure you're subscribed so you can come back, hang out with me. And I'm always reviewing, trying, testing new things. So leave your requests in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Go have a good one. I'm gonna go to bed. All right, I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah.